All right, today we're going to look at an Indian instrument called the tabla. The tabla is a membranophone. A membranophone, strictly speaking, is an instrument that produces sound primarily by way of a vibrating, stretched membrane. So the congas, timbales, bongos, the djembes, darbukas, all of these instruments from around the world are basically the same thing. You have to strike the instrument either with a mallet or your hand of some kind to get the sound. Tabla in the Indian tradition consists of two drums. The main drum, the higher pitched one, is called the dayan and is played with the dominant hand, typically the right. Dayan means right. The larger, lower pitched drum is called a bayan, and it is typically played with the left hand, and it is typically made of metal. Bayan means left. You'll find these in India, in Hinduism, and there are a lot of religious implications in how that they're played. The interesting thing, I think, is that in musical notation is not standardized in Indian music. It's more endemic to the region where it was created. They have these different schools, basically, of tabla playing, depending on the regional style. They call them gharanas. There's 6 or more of them, and each one of these gharanas can have different lengths to their specific tabla rhythms. They call them ragas. They have particular special playing techniques and compositional methods. Some of them use other instruments. Some of them are just for solos. The interesting thing about tabla is it's played almost entirely with fingers, not necessarily pounding on it with your hand. So it's pretty cool. The instrument has been around since roughly the 1700s, 18th century. And there's still some debate on that in the research circles of Indian music. So remember, these are Indian instruments. The dayan is right, bayan is left. Now we're going to listen to a solo tabla player, and this is absolutely fantastic. He's going to speak the rhythm first, which is very complicated, and then he'll play it for you with some variations. So enjoy this. It's a very interesting sound. Next week, we are moving on to the electrophone slash chordophone, because it's both, the electric guitar. We're going to look at one of the early recordings of electric guitar and enjoy it. Okay, we'll see you next time. Bye-bye.